Hey guys, so it looks like it's that time of the year. Uh, that time of the year that Davos, Switzerland, holds the World Economic Forum conference of the biggest parasite scumbags on planet Earth, trying to control and destroy our lives since 1970, since its inception. And this year's theme of the WEF, World Economic Fuckers, is rebuilding trust. So hilarious because, like I've been saying in a bunch of my posts and maybe some videos, that they're losing, we're winning. And this just solidifies and proves that they are in fact losing. Why would you have a whole summit dedicated to rebuilding trust? That means you've lost trust. And who did they lose trust with? Well, they must have lost trust with the world's population. Bottom line is, we don't buy their bullshit. We don't trust them. We don't believe them. We want nothing to do with them. And from them having a whole forum, a whole week dedicated to rebuilding trust, means they're pretty screwed. For them to come up with that catchphrase slogan for the 2024 Davos Summit is very telling of where the world's leading. And the world is leading in a direction that they're not happy with because, of course, those dirtbags, Q-Tip, Klaus Schwab, and all these other parasites, the world's elite scum, are losing power, and they don't know what to do about it. So now they're trying to rebuild that trust. But the only problem is, guys, they can't rebuild trust. We're in a relationship with narcissistic, abusive, lying parasites who have been destroying not only our lives, the lives of our parents, grandparents, and so on. Not necessarily the WF, but their ancestors, same people, have been destroying the world for millennia. And now it's coming to the forefront that they're losing. Of course they are, because they destroyed our lives during the clown vid in 2020 up until basically 2022, roughly. They had people, we were locked in our houses and we couldn't do anything. A lot of people lost their jobs. People were depressed. Like, they destroyed our lives for nothing. And now they're going to rebuild that trust. Isn't that sweet of them? They want to rebuild the trust that they lost with us. But the problem is, how are these people actually going to rebuild that trust? They're going to just try to trick us into trusting them again and continue on with their efforts, because these people are not there to help the common man. They're here to help their own pocket and basically take out the common man, take out 95% of the world's population. That's not how you rebuild trust, Klaus, you little shitbag. Let's listen to Klaus Schwab and a couple other videos I have here to play for you.
The paradigm shift. We must rebuild trust, and that's actually the theme of our meeting. We have to rebuild trust. Trust in our future, trust in our capacity to overcome challenges, and most importantly, trust in each other. Trust
in each other. So you don't even trust each other? Of course not. How can you trust a band of criminals? Criminals are scum. Criminals will do anything to fuck each other over. At the end of the day, this guy, if he could, he'd probably kill every single person on planet Earth except for himself. There's no trust even between these lying parasites. Bunch of losers.
It's not just a feeling. Trust is a commitment.
Trust.
To action.
Action.
To believe. To hope. To achieve this, we must rediscover and embrace the narrative that has driven humanity since its inception, acting as trustees for a better future.
So he still wants to control the future. He wants to be a trustee for a better future for you Q-tip head bald motherfucker. Not a better future for me, not a better future for my family, your family, a better future for him and his parasitical elites that are surrounding him during Davos 2024, where they will rebuild trust. Meanwhile, putting a knife in your back. Basically, this whole thing of rebuilding trust is basically, how can we manipulate and deceive people into thinking that they can trust us again while continuing to fuck them over. That's all that means. That's all that means. These people are scum. They were born scum and they will die scum. Klaus Schwab is a Q-tip, bald-headed idiot, lying scumbag with ties to Hitler. If you look in his past, his father or grandfather, I think it's his father possibly. There's no trust to rebuild. The trust is gone. The trust is over. Get out of our ways. You're going to get arrested. You're going to go to jail, you scumbag. And here we have the president, I think it is the term of the European Union, Ursula von der Leyen. That's the same person talking about implementing central bank digital currencies because they want to rebuild trust. Let's listen to this piece of crap.
The sobering reality is that we are once again competing more intensely across countries than we have in several decades. And this makes the theme of this year's Davos meeting even more relevant: rebuilding trust.
So that's the theme of this year's Davos meeting, rebuilding trust. Hilarious. Pretty telling, guys. You should be excited that this is the whole theme of their 2024 summit, that they have to figure out a way to rebuild trust. It's a good sign that they're pretty much hooped, and they're never going to be able to fix this, which is awesome for us. So stay positive. Stay really positive, because this is when the world elites are telling you that basically they've lost the trust of the general population, they are screwed. They can't do anything. And I don't care what they literally cannot do a single thing unless they actually rebuild trust, like honestly rebuild it. And if they don't do that, then there's no way that their mechanisms are trying to control us again are going to work. Anyways, let's listen to this dirtbag, Ursula.
This is not a time for conflicts or polarization. This is a time to build trust. This is a time to drive global collaboration more than ever before. This requires immediate and structural responses to match the size of the global challenges. I believe it can be done, and I believe that Europe can and must take the lead in shaping that global response.
So Europe has to take the lead in the global response of rebuilding trust. Once again, just because she is the head of the EU, these people think that they can just snap their fingers and we're going to retrust them and rebuild that relationship. The relationship was garbage from day one. It's like being in an abusive relationship with someone who cheats, steals, lies, gambles, beats your kids, beats you, is a cokehead. These are the kind of people we're in a relationship with. And why would I want to go back to that relationship? Oh yeah, I wouldn't. So fuck the World Economic Forum, fuck Ursula, and fuck you, Klaus Schwab, you Q-tip headed bald idiot. Fuck off.